My name is Lisa, and I am a housewife who works while managing household chores. I live with my husband Noah and our daughter Madison. On this day,
Hey Lisa, can you give me the usual?
just wait a moment, okay?
Daddy, what does the usual mean?
I don't know. I just asked for it.
I thought so. Here, your usual coffee.
Oh, it really is the usual. Thank you, Lisa.
Mommy, can Madison have the usual too?
I knew that was coming. Here, this one is for Madison.
Wow, it's my usual orange juice.
Haha, mommy is amazing, isn't she?
So, Noah, please get me my usual as well.
Okay, a tall white mocha with non-fat milk, decaf, right?
Daddy started chanting a spell.
I don't drink such fancy coffee, you know?
Was it a tall roasted tea latte with 2% all milk and extra foam?
Daddy became a wizard.
You can't possibly make something that fancy at home, right? In this manner, the three of us lived peacefully together as a family. On a certain day, we came to visit my husband's parents' house.
So, were you able to have that tall whatever it was?
The tall roasted tea latte with 2% all milk, extra foam, right?
Daddy, Madison is getting a bit tired of that one.
He managed to make something resembling a roasted tea latte for me.
Oh, well, that's good then.
Mom, want me to make something for you?
Well, how about a tall chai tea latte with all milk?
Grandma is a wizard too.
This is my mother-in-law. She's a really kind-hearted and wonderful person, and I love her very much. However, since my father-in-law passed away a year ago, she has been a bit down, and we have been worried about her. Deciding this situation couldn't continue, we started discussing the future with my brother-in-law Emery and his wife Deirdre.
We're worried about you living alone, Mom, so we're thinking of moving in together.
I'm happy to hear that, but I can't impose that on you. There's this house, and besides, you three have your own lives to live, right?
Please don't worry about us.
Yeah, and Madison is looking forward to it, so it really is fine.
If it still feels like too much, how about living with us instead?
Yeah, we don't have any kids and we'd move into this house, so you can relax.
Is that so? It would be a big help if you could come live here, but
Considering that my mother-in-law was worried about the family home, we came to an agreement that Emery and Deirdre would move in together. We had been concerned about leaving her alone in the large house, so this put our minds at ease. However, 1 month later,
Hey brother, it's me. You're home, aren't you? Open the door.
Hey, you're in there, right? Hurry up and open the door.
all right, sorry. I was doing some housework and didn't hear the doorbell. Wait, what?
Oh, Lisa. Actually, we need to talk. Can you let us in quickly?
Yes, it's kind of hard to talk about it out here.
Hey, what's going on all of a sudden? And bringing Mom here too. All three of you?
When the doorbell rang and I opened the front door, Emery and Deirdre were there, and to my surprise, my mother-in-law was with them, holding a big suitcase. Confused by the sudden visit, I let them into the house. What's going on? Did something happen?
And what's with all of Mom's luggage? Is she going on a trip?
No, it's not that. From now on, you guys will be living with Mom.
What? What do you mean?
We just decided to live together, didn't we?
I've reached my limit. Are you trying to push me even further?
Wait, calm down. What do you mean by reached your limit?
Mom's constant nagging has driven Deirdre to her breaking point. I can't live with Mom anymore as she's going to be so hard on my wife.
Wait, Mom was doing that to Deirdre?
Yes, it's true. And everyone always takes your mother's side. I can't take it anymore. Continuing to live together is absolutely impossible.
But I can't imagine Mom would do such a thing.
well, it's
Even if you ask her, she'll just deny it because she's not aware of it. Or do you guys really want to continue this forced cohabitation and ruin our marriage?
No, that's not what we want, but
Then take care of her yourselves. I'm fed up. I never want to see that wicked old lady's face again. It's like she enjoys driving me to the edge.
Deirdre.
Anyway, we came here today to have you guys take Mom in. We're counting on you. Everything she needs is in her bag.
Wait, hey, both of you. They've left.
I'm sorry. I've caused you so much trouble.
Thus, we took in my mother-in-law, and from this day on, we started living together. I thought a kind-hearted person like my mother-in-law would never do something like that, but to be honest, I was a bit anxious. However, once we started living together,
Lisa, I've finished doing the laundry and cleaning. Oh, and the dishes are done as well.
already? Wow, that was fast. You really are something, mother-in-law. Thank you so much.
Grandma is amazing. Just like a pro.
Haha, indeed. She's like a magician.
Wow, Grandma, you're a magician.
Yeah, I can't turn pumpkins into carriages though, but this is nothing out of the ordinary. I'm living here, so it's the least I can do.
No, really. Thank you so much. This is a huge help. I'll make some tea now, please take it easy.
Yeah, I will take you up on that offer and relax. Thank you.
Hey, Grandma, let's play pretend with magic.
Oh sure, is Madison going to be the magician?
Nope, Grandma is the magician. Teach Madison magic.
Oh dear, what should we do?
Ever since Mom came, Madison has been smiling a lot. Thanks, Mom.
Yes, she always seems so happy. Thank you, mother-in-law. By the way, I made some sweets yesterday, would you like to try some?
Oh yes, I would love to. Your sweets are always exquisite, Lisa.
Here, Mom's cooking is always delicious.
I can't stop eating them. I have to be careful, or I'll gain weight.
Oh, it's not going to gain. You already have, haven't you?
No, not really.
But Daddy, when Madison hugs you, you feel squishy.
You've gained a certain kind of prominence, haven't you? In a bad way.
What? Really? Am I fat?
How about it, Madison? Should we cast a slimming magic spell on Daddy?
Yay, magic. Show me, show me.
Well then, Noah, could you go change into some jogging clothes or something?
That's not magic. That's just exercise.
In this way, rather than nagging, my mother-in-law actively helped with all the household chores and childcare. Madison quickly became a grandma's girl, making our home livelier than ever. A few months later, Emery and Deirdre suddenly showed up at our house.
Hey, I know you're home. Open the door.
Yes, hurry up and open it. You are there, right? You haven't moved out, have you?
No, we haven't received any notice about that, so you should be there. Just open the door.
Hey, what's the deal showing up all of a sudden?
Please be quiet, you're disturbing the neighbors, and, what? What are you wearing?
Oh, you are here. Good.
Don't comment on the clothes. Do you have a problem with them?
It's not a complaint, but
They're all tattered and full of holes.
Don't say tattered. This is what you call well ventilated. Anyway, forget about that. Just give our mom back.
ha. You were the ones who suddenly showed up and told us to take her in, weren't you? And now, without any explanation, you demand us to give her back. I won't return my mother-in-law to people like you.
Don't say selfish things. Our mother-in-law surely wants to return to her real home with us. Your opinion doesn't matter. Respect our mother-in-law's wishes.
What? You're the ones being selfish. First off, we've never heard our mom say she wants to go back.
Of course, she wouldn't say that. If she's kicked out from here, she'll have nowhere to go. So, she can't say that. Anyway, she must want to return. So, give our mom back.
Emery and Deirdre suddenly came to our house, demanding the return of their mother-in-law. As Noah and I were becoming indignant about their demands.
Oh, you really are wearing some well-ventilated clothes, aren't you? However, unfortunately, I do not wish to return there ever again, so please leave.
Why? That house is originally your home, isn't it?
Exactly. You can live in your beloved house again. Aren't you happy about that?
Indeed, that house holds many precious memories for me. It's a very important place. However, even if it's that house, I do not want to live with you two, not even by a millimeter.
What is that supposed to mean? Stop being stubborn for such a trivial reason.
Enough! If we can't persuade you, we'll just have to take you back by force.
Stop it. Aren't you supposed to respect her feelings? She said she doesn't want to go back, so just give it up.
That's right. First, you sent her here without notice, and now this. You're just too selfish. And what made you suddenly want mom to come back anyway?
Why? Actually, I'm pregnant. I have severe morning sickness and can hardly move. That's why I want my mother-in-law's help.
Exactly. Deirdre is having a really hard time right now. Without Mom here, our household is falling apart.
Don't be so dependent. You should be the one helping her. Besides, won't you just make Mom suffer if she lives with you again?
Yes, you were the ones who said you couldn't live together for that very reason, weren't you? Given the circumstances, there's no way I can agree to let her live with you.
Ha! Suffer. Did that really happen?
I wonder. Maybe it didn't happen.
Emery and Deirdre, who seemed to have forgotten the reason they brought their mother-in-law, started blatantly playing dumb, Playing dumb won't help, everyone here has heard everything. Besides, our mother-in-law wasn't even complaining.
In fact, it was you two who were exploiting her and complaining all the time.
Wah! What are you talking about? We never said anything like that.
That's right, I really had a hard time. Don't twist the story and act like those days never happened, please.
We're telling you, those days never existed in the first place. She has been very cooperative with housework and childcare here, and we're very grateful. Even Madison loves her grandma.
That's because this is her last resort.
That's not true. Grandma is amazing and kind. I won't let her go.
Madison, thank you.
What's this? Are you just going to abandon me with my severe morning sickness? Our house is practically a garbage dump now, you know.
Exactly. Ever since the morning sickness started, it's been really terrible. Are you okay with our child being raised in a garbage dump?
So, you've had a child. Congratulations. So, how far along are you in your pregnancy?
How far along? About 6 months.
6 months? You know, it's rare for morning sickness to last up to 6 months, right? And if you were 6 months pregnant, your belly would be much bigger. This doesn't add up. When I pointed out to Deirdre, who confidently claimed to be 6 months pregnant despite her flat stomach.
What's with you? You've been nagging nonstop. Fine, I admit it. I was lying about being pregnant. But too bad for you. It's true that our house is a complete mess.
Our house is just too big, and doing household chores is a hassle. What's the deal with dust? Why does it just appear out of nowhere? We just don't have enough hands to maintain the house. So, Mom, come back home.
You guys. I thought you were finally speaking your true feelings, but what is this? What do you think you are doing to your mother-in-law?
From start to finish, this is all your fault. If you have time to complain here, go home and clean your house.
You have to clean up properly or it'll be a mess.
Who cares about that? That's what we're saying. It's too troublesome.
How come our only day off ends with cleaning? It's too big for just the two of us.
Why should we care about that? You guys drove Mom out and took over the house yourself.
And let me tell you, your holidays being ruined by cleaning just means you're not cleaning regularly. If you were, the size of the house wouldn't matter, it wouldn't be too hard to maintain.
Oh great, here comes the housewife superiority complex. I can do housework better than you. If that's the case, why don't you come to our house and clean it yourself?
You can only say that because you've never lived in our situation. If you're going to act all high and mighty, come and do the housework at our place.
Like we would ever let that happen. Mom was doing all the household chores by herself before she lived with you guys.
That's why we've been saying Mom should come back.
I won't live with you guys anymore and be treated like a maid. And you won't have to worry about household chores anymore because I've decided to sell the house.
What? Why are you deciding this all on your own?
We haven't even figured out where we're going to live next.
That's why I'm telling you now. It's kinder than not saying anything. You better start preparing to move out soon. Plus, this will help you clean up the place. It's perfect, isn't it? You should be thankful.
Wait, you can't just spring this on us all of a sudden. Our house is filled with stuff.
And now you're telling us to move out all of a sudden. What are we supposed to do?
Well, if your house is a garbage dump, you must have trouble throwing things away. It's simple. Just keep what you need and throw away what you don't.
If it were that easy, we wouldn't be having this problem.
Well then, I guess you'll just have to move with all your garbage dump belongings.
Wah! At least help us move.
Why don't you just nag each other like you've been nagging your mother-in-law?
This is what you call poetic justice. Good luck with the move, bye-bye.
This can't be happening. All we wanted was to fix the house situation.
And now it's us that need fixing.
And so, Emery Cohen and Deirdre Chand left their home, heads hanging low. Afterward, They attempted to tidy up their house for the move, but progress was non-existent. Frustrated, they began to nag each other and fight constantly. In the end, they hardly made any progress in tidying up before the moving day, and they had to move to their new home with a large amount of belongings. Their new residence was a rather small apartment, and it soon became cluttered with piles of boxes left untouched. Emery Cohen and Deirdre Chon continued to pile more belongings and trash on top of these boxes, creating a cramped living space and transforming themselves into proud residents of a hoarder's house. As for our family,
Well then, Madison Chan, why don't you give it a try?
Okay. Tall mango passione frappuccino.
Amazing, Madison Chan. You said it perfectly.
And it's even more delicious if you add whipped cream and white mocha syrup.
hey, is everyone really into Starbucks coffee now?
It's not so much about being into it, it's just.
Well, as a member of the workforce, being able to say such orders is pretty much expected.
Madison is going to be a great wizard.
Well, as long as you're enjoying yourselves, I guess it's okay. Since then, our family has been living a peaceful daily life. Recently, Madison has been hooked on ordering at Starbucks coffee, learning how to place complicated orders from mother-in-law and Noah from time to time. Thanks to mother-in-law, we've had a lot more flexibility in managing housework and childcare, and we are thinking about trying to make drinks like Starbucks at home. Although the ordering system is somewhat complex and referred to as a kind of incantation, the idea that you can customize your drink to your preference is something I find really wonderful. While hoping that this trend will eventually spread to parfaits as well, our family continues to spend our sweet days together. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.